promise, like you weren't halfway gone. Said, baby, trust me always, while packing up at dawn. You held me in the doorway, like you were scared to stay. I didn't see the truth and you were already walking away. Your eyes were full of sorry, but your hands were letting go. You said it's just bad timing, said one day we'll both know. I chose to hear forever in every fragile word. You gave me just enough to believe, while taking more than you would leave. I called it love, you called it space. I was holding on, you erased. I fell for you leaving, I fell for your goodbye. You made it sound like hope was waiting down the line. You said this isn't over, it's just for now, you'll see. I fell for you leaving, and you stopped loving me. I kept my phone beside me every single night, thinking you would miss me and finally make it right. I replayed every memory, like proof you come back home. But I was loving someone who'd rather be alone. You said you needed freedom, said I deserved the best. But if I was your best love, why put it to the test? You wrapped your truth in kindness, so it wouldn't look so cruel. But hearts still break in silence, even when you play it cool. You left the door a little wide, so I still wait on the other side. You let me dream we had a chance while you made other plans. I fell for you leaving, I fell for every lie. The way you said I love you with distance in your eyes. You swore that we were different, that this was temporary. I fell for you leaving, now I'm the only one still hurting. Was I just your comfort until something better came? Was I just a chapter you didn't want to name? You made goodbye sound gentle, like it was mercy, not escape. But love should never feel like something you persuade. I would have stayed through anything, through darkness, doubt and fear. But you were halfway out the door while I was still right here. And maybe that's the hardest part, not that you chose to go, but that you let me believe you didn't know. I fell for you maybe, I fell for not right now. I fell for every empty vow, I see it clearly now. I fell for you leaving, like it wasn't the end, like you were just lost and you'd find me again. I held on to your shadow while you were breaking free. I fell for you leaving, you didn't fall for me. You let me love you bravely while you loved me halfway. You walked into the future and left me in yesterday. I fell for you leaving, for the hope you let me keep. Now I'm wide awake alone while you're finally asleep. If I could do it over, I'd listen to the ache. The truth was in the silence, in every small heartbreak. You didn't trip or stumble, you chose to set me free. I fell for you leaving, but you were never falling for me. used to say I built my walls too high for you to climb. I was scared of falling fast, so I loved you slow at times. You waited in the quiet with patience in your eyes, while I was fighting battles from my old goodbye. You reached for my forever, I only gave you days. You tried to show me steady love, I kept my heart away. But somewhere in your silence, I felt you start to break. And when I finally ran to you, you didn't say. I thought we had tomorrow, I thought you'd understand that love just takes me longer to put it in your hand. I gave you everything late, all the love I couldn't show, all the words I should have said before you let me go. I finally opened up my heart, but you were walking away. I gave you everything late, now it's too late to make you stay. I started saying I need you when you stopped needing me. I started dreaming out loud when you stopped believing we could ever be what we were. At the start of all this fire, I waited till you felt alone and tell you my desire. I held your face and begged you to see what I see now. But broken hearts grow tired of teaching someone how. You said I loved you long enough to empty out my hope, and my tears felt like rain on words I couldn't hold. I was learning how to love you while you were learning how to leave. I thought you'd always wait for me, you stopped waiting quietly. I gave you everything late, every promise, every tear. I finally let you see my soul, but you had disappeared. I was ready for forever, the moment you were done. I gave you everything late and lost you when I finally won. If I could turn back every second, I'd choose you from the start. I'd tear down every guarded wall and hand you all my heart. I didn't know that timing could be this cruel and cold, that love can still be real and still not get to grow. You said you needed all of me, not pieces, not afraid. But I was scared of losing you, so I pushed your love away. And now I stand here fearless with nothing left to hide. But bravery feels useless when love has already died. I gave you my forever when you were done with waiting. I found the courage in my chest when your heart stopped believing. I gave you everything late, every I love you I held back, every dream I was too scared to place inside your hands. I'm shouting all the words now you need it yesterday. I gave you everything late and watched it slip away. I was slow to say I'm yours, slow to let you see that you were always everything you ever were to me. Now I'm standing with the love I should have shown from the start. I gave you everything late and it's breaking my heart. Maybe in another lifetime I'll be brave enough on time. Maybe I won't hesitate to call your heart mine. But here in this one moment, all I can say is I gave you everything late and you couldn't stay. You didn't leave all at once. You faded day by day. Your laughter turned to silence. Your warmth just slipped away. You still slept beside me, but something wasn't there. Your body stayed beside me. Your love was somewhere else in the air. I noticed in the small things, the way you said my name, like it was just a habit, not something you could plan. Your eyes stopped holding mine, like they were scared to see the truth I felt between us. You were already free. We didn't break like thunder, we didn't fall apart. We ended in the quiet of your slowly leaving heart. I lost you slowly, one breath at a time. One less I love you, one less reason you were mine. I felt you slipping through my hands, but I didn't know what to do. I lost you slowly, while I was still loving you. You stopped talking about forever, stopped dreaming out loud. We became two lonely people in a once unbroken house. I kept reaching for your fingers, you kept pulling away. I kept asking if you loved me, you kept saying I can't stay. I blame myself in silence, thought I did something wrong. Thought if I just loved you harder, you'd remember where you belong. But love can't force a heartbeat, love can make someone care. And I was holding on to someone who was no longer there. You didn't leave with goodbye, you didn't close the door. You just stopped loving me like you had before. I lost you slowly, in words you didn't say, in nights you turned away from me, in love that couldn't stay. I tried to hold the pieces of everything we knew. I lost you slowly, and there was nothing I could do. The coolest kind of ending is the one you don't expect. When someone stays beside you, but leaves you feeling wrecked. You didn't scar all at once, you didn't break my heart in two. You just slowly disappeared from everything we knew. And I would have fought forever if you had given me a sign. But you were already gone long before goodbye. And now I'm standing in the ruins of promises we made, trying to find the girl I was before you slipped away. Felt you leaving in your touch, in the silence of your kiss. I was still holding on to us while you stopped existing in this. I lost you slowly before you said goodbye, before I even understood the distance in your eyes. I was still saying I love you. You were already through. I lost you slowly while believing you did too. I lost you slowly, and I lost myself too. Now your side of the bed is cold, and your voice is just a ghost. I'm learning how to live without the one I love the most. You didn't leave me suddenly, you just stopped being true. I lost you slowly, and I'm still losing you. And I lost myself too. Now your side of the bed is cold, and your voice is just a ghost. I'm learning how to live without the one I love the most. You didn't leave me suddenly, you just stopped being true. I lost you slowly, and I'm still losing you. And I'm still losing you. I memorized the way you breathe, like it was keeping me alive. Every little part of you became the reason I survived. I gave you every piece of me, you never had to ask. I wore your name like armor while hiding every crack. You never saw me breaking, you never heard me bleed. I buried all my hurt and so you'd have what you need. I stood out in your storms while you stayed safe and warm. I was losing who I was just to keep you from being torn. I thought that's what love was supposed to be, giving you everything, even me. I loved you more than me, more than my own heartbeat, more than my dreams, my air, my soul, more than the girl I used to be. I gave you all my life, you left me in the dark. I loved you more than me, and that's what broke my heart. I said I'm fine 1,000 times while falling more apart. I turned my pain into silence so you wouldn't feel my scars. I let you cross my boundaries, I let you take too much. I called it love and loyalty, you called it not enough. I waited when you disappeared, I stayed when you were cold. I forgave you for the damage you never even told. I thought if I just loved you more, you'd finally see my worth. But loving you that deeply only I loved you more than me, more than I ever should. I gave you everything I had, you never understood. I loved you more than me, more than my own soul. I gave you all the pieces, you left me with the holes. I would've stayed forever, you only stayed a while. I loved you more than me, while you just watched me fall. I loved you more than breathing, more than being free. I chose you every single time, you never chose me. Now I'm learning how to love the girl you couldn't see. I loved you more than me, but now I'm choosing me. Your voice is just an echo, your touch is just a ghost, but I'm finally finding strength in loving myself the most. I loved you more than me, that was my tragedy. Now I'm learning how to live with what's left of me. We used to talk until sunrise. Now we don't even say goodnight. Your voice became a stranger right beside me every night. Your hand still rests on mine, but it don't feel the same. It's like you're loving out of habit, not out of flame. I memorized your breathing like it was my favorite song. Now every note between us feels like something's wrong. I tried to keep you closer, you only pulled away, and I could feel forever start to slip away. You didn't slam the door, you didn't make a sound, you just slowly disappeared while standing here around. I was the love that stayed too long, you were the love that faded first. I kept holding on so tight while you were letting go in bursts. I gave you all my every breath, you gave me less and less. I was still loving you at your best, while you were loving me at your last. I saw it in the way you smiled, like something wasn't true. The warmth inside your eyes had already left the room. You stopped saying my name like it meant anything, and silence grew between us like a quiet ending. I blame myself for changes I couldn't understand. I thought if I just loved you more, you'd take my trembling hand. But love can't beg for staying, it can't force someone to care. And I was fighting for a heartbeat that was no longer there. You stopped seeing all of me, but I still saw your soul. You were already leaving where I was still at home. And I was the love that stayed too long, you were the love that faded first. You stopped reaching out for me like my touch began to hurt. I built my world around your heart, you tore it piece by piece. I was still loving you completely. you walked away so gently, with my still beating heart. And the cruelest kind of ending is the one that makes no sound. Just two people once in love, now strangers breaking down. You faded like a whisper, I never heard you go. One day you were my whole world, the next I didn't know. How is the love that stayed too long? You were the love that faded first. I would have given you my life, you only gave me hurt. I kept believing in your eyes long after they grew cold. I was still yours completely while you were letting go. I was the last one holding on, the last one standing there. You were already somewhere else while I was still right here. I was the love that stayed too long. You were the love that faded first, and losing you so quietly somehow made it hurt worse. Now your side of the bed is cold, and your voice is just a ghost. I'm learning how to live with what I miss the most. You didn't break me loudly, you just stopped loving me. I was a love that stayed forever. You were the love that set me free. Coffee cup is on the counter, lipstick faded on the rim. I haven't moved it since you left, like you might come back for it again. Your jacket hangs behind the door, still shaped like your embrace. I never knew that emptiness could have your face. The clock still ticks the same old way, but time feels different now. Every second whispers you, and I don't know how to live inside this quiet without your voice to fill the space you left behind you, standing still. You didn't take the photographs, you didn't take your key, but you took the only heart that made this home in me. The space you left is everywhere, it's in the air I breathe, it's in the silence of the night that never lets me sleep. I reach for you beside me, but it's just empty sheets. The space you left keeps reminding me you're no longer loving me. I still hear you in the hallway, even though I know you're gone. I still turn around expecting to find where you belong. Your shadow lives in corners, your laughter haunts these walls. I never knew goodbye could echo after all. I try to fill the emptiness with reasons and with blame, but every road I walked alone still led me to your name. You didn't leave in anger, you didn't slam the door, you just stopped being mine like before. It didn't matter anymore. You left so gently, it almost felt like love, but gentle doesn't mean it doesn't hurt enough. The space you left is everywhere, it's louder than your voice. It's every broken memory and every silent choice. I still feel your fingertips on skin you don't still touch. The space you left keeps telling me I loved you too much. I didn't know that absence could weigh this much on me, that nothing could feel heavier than what I cannot see. I would have held you closer if I knew you'd disappear. I would have memorized your heartbeat just to keep you here. Now I'm learning how to live with ghosts I cannot hold, with stories never finished and hands that turn to cold. And maybe someday soon this pain will finally rest, but tonight I'm still lying here with the space you left. Your side of the bed is frozen, your name is on my lips. I'm still loving who you were while losing what we missed. The space you left is everywhere. It's in my shattered heart. It's in the dreams we used to share that fell apart. I'm holding on to memories while you're already gone. The space you left keeps proving I'm here alone. The space you left is endless, so quiet I can't escape. A love that had no warning, a wound that won't reshape. I'm learning how to breathe again, but it doesn't feel the same. The space you left still whispers your name. Maybe one day the silence won't feel so deep and cold. Maybe one day I'll stop waiting for a hand I used to hold. But tonight I'm still here missing the love we never kept, living every moment in the space you left. You said forever like it was easy, like it was something we could hold. You wrapped your arms around my shaking and promised you'd never let me go. You traced your dreams into my skin, like I was where they'd always stay. I didn't know forever meant just until you walked away. You built a home inside my chest, the candles in my soul. You made my broken pieces finally feel whole. But somewhere in your quiet eyes, the truth began to hide. You were already saying goodbye while I was still your bride. You said the words I needed most, but never felt them in your heart. You gave me something beautiful and tore it all apart. You didn't need forever, you didn't need always, you didn't need a promise. Did you whisper in the rain? I believed every word like they'd never fall apart. You didn't need forever, but I gave you all my heart. I gave you all my heart. I kept your sweater by my side, still smelled like yesterday. I thought if I held on tight enough, you'd find your way back to stay. I replayed every memory like it could I gave you all my heart. Was I just a moment you never meant to keep? Was I just the comfort you needed while you couldn't sleep? To know you were leaving, even as you held me near. Did you feel your love fading while mine stayed crystal clear? I would have stayed through every storm, through every breaking wave, but you were never fighting for the love I tried to save. And the hardest part of losing you is not the empty space, it's knowing forever never lived in the words you used to say. Soft right down, you didn't need forever, but I didn't need forever. And now I'm alone again. We didn't need forever. I'm all the fire flame, I'm standing in the ashes of love you couldn't start. You didn't mean forever, but I gave you all my heart. You didn't mean forever, you just meant goodbye. You didn't mean to stay, you just meant for a time. I was loving without fear, you were loving from afar. You didn't mean forever, but forever left its scar. Now forever is a word I'm too afraid to say, because forever was the promise you threw away. You didn't mean forever, but I'll always remember how I meant it anyway. You didn't mean forever. Now forever is a word. Now forever is a Now forever left its spark. Now forever is a word I'm too afraid to say. We were standing in the kitchen where we used to dance at night. Now the music's just a memory, and you won't meet my eyes. Your suitcase by the doorway, like it's been there all along. I'm searching for the moment when we started going wrong. I asked you if you're leaving. You said maybe for a while, but your hands were cold and distant, and you couldn't fake a smile. I kept waiting for the words that would make you turn around, but silence was the only thing you gave me back out loud. I would've fought 1,000 wars, I would've begged you please, but you were already halfway gone, just looking for the keys. You didn't try to stay, you didn't fight for us, you didn't even hesitate when love began to rust. I was breaking in your arms, you were breaking free. You didn't try to stay, you just stopped choosing me. I replay every argument, every tear I cried, wondering if there's something I could have done that night. Did I love you too loudly? Did I ask for too much truth? Did forever scare you when I said it about you? You said it's not that simple, but you made it look that way. You folded up our future like laundry put away. No shaking in your fingers, no trembling in your voice. You made walking out on me look like an easy choice. I would've met you halfway, I would've changed my ways, but you were tired of trying long before that day. You didn't try to stay, you didn't hold me tight, you didn't say let's fix this, you didn't even fight. I was still believing love could find a way. You didn't try to stay, you just let it fade away. And that's the part that hurts the most, not the tears or lonely nights, not the echo of your footsteps fading out of sight. It's knowing I was worth the war, worth standing in the rain, but you chose the easy silence over working through the pain. I would've stayed through broken days, through every fear and doubt, but you chose the door behind you instead of turning back around. And maybe love takes two hearts willing to endure, but I was the only one still sure. You didn't look back, you didn't ask me why, you didn't wipe the tears falling from my eyes. You didn't try to stay, you didn't try at all. You let our love slip through your hands and watched it fall. I was ready to forgive, ready to rebuild, but you were ready to be done before the pain had even healed. You didn't try to stay, and that's what breaks my heart, because loving me was something you could have chosen from the start. I would have given everything for one more chance to say you didn't try to stay, you just walked away. Now the house is quiet and your shadow's gone. I'm learning how to be okay with loving someone wrong. If love was really there, bought a house up by the sea. You were laughing at my accent, saying that's where we'll be. You brushed the hair back from my face, like you'd always stay that close. You said finish what you're saying, then you let me go. Your phone lit up between us like a warning I ignored. Your eyes went distant suddenly, like they'd walked out the door. I said, are you still with me? You said, yeah, I'm just tired. But your voice had lost its color, like a slowly dying fire. We were in the middle of forever, in the middle of a dream. I was still telling you I loved you when you slipped out of the scene. You left me mid-sentence, right in the middle of us, right when I was falling, right when I learned to trust. You left me mid-sentence, like my words meant nothing, like the story of our love wasn't worth finishing. You walked away so quietly, didn't even say goodbye. You left me mid-sentence with tears still in my eyes. I kept replaying that moment, like I could change the end. Like maybe if I spoke faster, you'd still be here again. And I remember how your hand felt, slipping out of mine, like sand between my fingers, running out of time. We had plans written in notebooks, dreams pinned on the wall. Now I'm staring at the empty space where your shadow used to fall. I'm still sitting at the table where we used to talk for hours. Now the silence answers louder than your voice ever could. You didn't break me with a fight, you didn't scream or slam the door. You just stopped in the middle of loving me, like you couldn't do it anymore. You left me mid-sentence, half a promise on your lips, half a heart still in my hands, half a goodbye kiss. You left me mid-sentence, like forever was too long, like you were tired of being the right side of my wrong. You didn't even look back, didn't ask if I'd be fine. You left me mid-sentence with forever on my mind. Was it something I was saying? Did I talk too much about always? Did the weight of my devotion make you wanna run away? I was building us a future while you were building up the nerve to leave me in the middle of the love I thought we deserved. Now every time I start to speak, I hesitate inside, afraid the love will cut me off before I finish what's mine. You didn't just leave my presence, you left a deeper scar. Now I don't know how to finish anything that starts. I was saying stay with closer to the silence, the words you never heard. I was gonna choose you, for better or for worse, but you left me mid-sentence before I could begin. And now I'm learning how to end what you didn't finish within. Held my hand like it was home, like you never let it go. You traced forever on my skin, like we were written in the stars alone. Your eyes were soft, your voice was warm. You said I'm all you'll ever need, but somewhere in the quiet dark, your love began to leave. I felt it in the way you kissed, like something wasn't there. Your body close but miles away, your heart no longer cared. I asked you if we're still okay, you smiled and said of course. But love doesn't fade in silence without a hidden source. How did we go from fire to smoke, from always down to almost? When did forever turn into something we don't talk about? You loved me yesterday, but today you look away, like I'm someone you used to know, like I'm just a place you used to stay. You held me like I was your world, now I'm barely on your mind. You loved me yesterday, but you left me here tonight. We used to laugh at nothing at all, now we don't speak for hours. Your silence fills the empty room like wilted dying flowers. I wear the shirt you liked on me, you don't even notice now. I'm standing right in front of you, but I don't know how love can turn so quietly without a single fight. No screaming words, no slam doors, just distance overnight. I'm losing you in slow motion while you pretend we're fine, and I'm still holding on to us while you're already saying goodbye. When did my touch stop feeling safe? When did my name lose meaning? When did your heart decide that mine was not worth keeping? You loved me yesterday, but today you look away, like my tears don't fall for you, like my heart don't break the same. You said I was your everything, now I'm just in your way. You loved me yesterday, but you don't love me today. Tell me what changed between the lines of I'm yours and I'm tired. Tell me where I lost your heart, or if your love just expired. Was I too much, not enough? Did I love you too deep? Did forever scare you off when it was mine to keep? I would have fought 1,000 storms if you had held my hand, but you let go without a word, and I don't understand how someone who swore they'd stay can walk away so fast. How yesterday felt like a dream and today feels like the past. You loved me yesterday, I saw it in your eyes, but today there's only emptiness and unanswered goodbyes. You loved me yesterday, like I was your whole world. Now I'm just a memory of a once beloved girl. and so are you today. I still sleep on my side of the bed, like you'll come back someday. But I'm learning how to say goodbye to the love that couldn't stay. You loved me yesterday, and maybe that's the truth. But yesterday is history, and I'm still missing